Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks bringing you the daily Tesla report for Thursday, April 18th, 2024. Let's take a look at the charts. We'll start with the big picture. With the big picture. I think I just said that, and work our way into the day itself. So we have this week violated channel support at 158.42. We are below it. We've been below it for the last couple of days. That same formation on the daily chart, you can see, comes in at 159 even. So it's a kind of a wide range here. Not kind of. It is for day traders, certainly. 158.42 is the beginning on the weekly chart. 160.51, I have to throw that in there. We gapped below that double bottom on Tuesday, and we've been below it ever since. It's been pretty quiet trade. There's hesitation. Are we sort of balking at this sell signal? Is the market prone to reject it? I don't see that unless the market tells me so, really. And so it would be a settlement today back above 160.51. And then I think you can expect a short cover rally up to, well, it's 169.49. I don't have that illustrated anywhere within just a day or two. But really over the next, few weeks, 187.02, which is this channel top on the daily chart, goes all the way back to the early February low. And so if we close today above 160.51 and you went short on Tuesday's close with the settlement gap lower, settlement price below the upper 150s long-term support, my suggestion is to not only exit your short position, but reverse and go long. It's just the way it is. Maybe you're waiting for the week itself, and there's nothing wrong with that. Certainly, it would be a clarifier if the week itself closed below this 158.42 formation. 1% margin, 156.83 is still valid, and we've been trading below that really for most of the last couple of days. But I do think just the 160.51 is the level that we can use as if settled above would be a clear rejection. Now, if we close tomorrow, the week itself Friday, at or above 158.42, it is a no-go on the long-term sell signal. So we don't really have to close the week back above 160.51, but it would be nice. But I will say that just closing above 158.42 at or above that tomorrow, Friday, that is a head scratcher. Which way from there? I can't really bless the sell signal. It really is a wait and see. And certainly if we close back above, the 160.51 double bottom here, there's the weekly chart as well. If we close above all that, tomorrow, Friday, that is a sure sign of a short cover rally, in my opinion, and I would then anticipate this upper 180s within 2 to 3 weeks. And, yes, there is still then the scenario where over the next 3 to 5 months we could continue on up into the 220s, 230s, but I really would reserve that for a settlement then above the 187.02 channel top. I think that is your buy signal as we move, into May, June trade. But right now, if you're looking at the day itself, 158.42 is the beginning of a range. 158.33 was actually, this 158.42 formation has actually been performing quite well over the last couple of days in containing daily buying pressures. It is a very long-term channel structure, but it is solid day trade material, has been at least for the last couple of days. I don't know if you've been trading it or not. And the same formation on the daily chart is 159 even, and we have the double bottom at 160.51. It's really almost pick your point between 158.42 and 160.51. And yes, if we rally today, fill that gap, close above 160.51, I do think you can reverse and go long if you're short now. If you are not in a position at all and you're a 3 to 5 day swing trader, I think you can anticipate 169.41. So closing above 160.51, 169.49, sorry. That is really more like a 1 to 2 day target. And over the next several weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, 187.02. So if you're short, and I'm going to say it one more time, it's probably my 5th time in the last 4 minutes. If we close above 160.51, no good reason to be short Tesla. As we move into next week and later April, I would expect within 2 to 3 weeks, 187.02, where profits can be taken if you do go long above 160.51. Until then, selling pressures are building, believe it or not. We haven't seen follow-through selling, so there is hesitation. This can happen a lot, right on the heels of a long-term signal. And that is what's happening now. It's better illustrated on the daily chart right here. We gapped below on Tuesday, the 159 even long-term channel bottom, 158.42 on the weekly chart. And we've just been quietly trading Tuesday and Wednesday. And we did close negative on Wednesday. I'm not going to read too much into that. But I will say, if we're talking downside right now, we do have a trend line off the lows, goes back to February at 147.62. If volatility picks up and we fall off, now 152.37 is this April pullback low. I should show that really more on the, you can see that on the weekly chart. That is this pullback low here. That is a significant low. Now, I just have it as an intraday support level, and I'm going to keep it as such because of the significance of having violated long-term support that is presently at 159 even on the daily chart. So yes, 152.37 can contain intraday selling pressures. That's a solid level for day traders. But, given our proximity and the reemergence of volatility, if we happen to open today, for instance, below 152.37, 147.62 is likely where we can place a daily low. Overall, assuming we get that sell signal on Friday by closing the week below 158.42, which would also, of course, be below 160.51, then I would expect this 137.81 long-term trend line on the weekly chart that goes back to March of 2020, I would expect this within 2 to 3 weeks. And over the next 2 to 3 months, 101.81. So we are in a tentative sell signal right now. And if you are short, anticipating 137.81 over the next few weeks or 101.81 over the next few months, you don't have an argument from me. It's just that you need to be nimble in the event that once again we happen to close today back above the 159 even to 160.51 region. That is a reversal when anticipating then 187.02 over the next 2 to 3 weeks. Until then, playing the short side ever so carefully with a pretty tight stop loss. On an intraday basis, would I put a stop at 160.52? I don't know about that. I'll let you pick your point there. Risk management obviously comes into play. But I will say, just for day chart analysis, closing today above 160.51, we've got a good April low, 187.02, then likely over the next 2 to 3 weeks. Until then, we are in the midst of a significant sell signal, tentatively speaking right now, confirmed with a Friday settlement tomorrow below 158.42, then expecting 137.81, rising a bit every week over the next 2 to 3 weeks, and over the next 2 to 3 months, 101.81. And if we get that sell signal, we're in it now, but it becomes official, if you will, tomorrow with a weekly settlement below 158.42. You could, if you're an options trader, consider reaching for 138, 139 strike out of the money puts that don't expire for at least a month. You might go a couple of months out on that. That's a 2 to 3 week move. And 102 strike out of the money puts that don't expire for at least 6 months. That is a 2 to 3 month move. Once again, if we close today above 160.51, you can reverse, go long. Options traders might reach for 185 or 187 strike out of the money calls that don't expire. I would go a month out on that. There's probably more like a 2-week play to the upside. I think I pretty much rounded it out. I'm going to leave it at that for it's Thursday. For Thursday's daily Tesla report. Please click like, share, subscribe. Check out wickedstocks.com. You want that Apple analysis? It's waiting for you. Just subscribe. You got a 5-day free trial if you want to see what's going on there. I'll be back tomorrow, of course, with Friday's Tesla, and you have a great day.